Hello everyone. So I haven't been on for a while, and as you can see I'm parked up here on Cannock Hill where the horses are. There's no horses now, and guess what, I was going to do something tonight but it started raining, and it's windy, it's raining, so it's not very good. And because I haven't been on for a while, yeah, next week, next Tuesday, I'm going to leave the car, so I can't pick it up till Saturday, because it wasn't done right, and they've got to do it again. Some little mistakes with the paint and stuff, so I'm not very happy about that. And of course, now it's raining, so I've just put this on here. There's not a lot I can do about this. It's not raining heavily, but heavily enough. So yeah, I haven't been on for a while because I've been busy, and of course, as I say, the car next week is a big problem, really. But yeah, I'll get it back on the Saturday. So so there's just tonight, Sunday and Monday, and I was thinking about going up to I'm not sure in this weather. You've got the wind as well, but yeah, the summer went so quick, and I really didn't get things done that I wanted to do, which is a shame. I've left my lights on here, which is, yeah. And of course it's going to be harder in the winter, but because of the weather, you never know, the weather can change so easily, and I don't know, I just feel like I haven't done enough. But never mind. There's a lot going on at the moment, and that I've really fed up yesterday. I'm not going to go into detail because I can't really, but a shop that I used to go to, you know, has been shut down, and unfortunately, yeah, it's been shut down. I gave the woman a ring, and she says it might be open in 3 months. I can't say what it is. Just cheap tobacco, basically. I can't get it now, and it's expensive, bloody expensive buying it in the shops. I think you're talking about, I'm not sure, is it 26, 27 pound? I used to get them for £5 for 50 gram. So if you know anybody, without me having to go somewhere else to get it, which I don't know where, but that's what's happened anyway. So I thought, oh no. And then I tried to order me shopping, and guess what? You can't even know you're shopping. Just, you know, 3 days, there's no, just unavailable. So I don't know what's going on, but it's not working out very well, is it? If this is the state of everything. So I just, you know, nip to the nearest one to get some food in, which I really didn't want to do because they didn't have any beans in there, French beans I mean. They used to have, but not now, so that's another thing. And if I haven't got my car with me as well, it's going to be a bit of a problem, I think. But I just thought I'd let you know. This is the winter, more or less, isn't it? And not very good at all. Of course, when I start the engine up, there's only one problem with that. Is the noise. So I'm sorry I'm not doing anything brilliant, but what can you do? It's windy. It's just so the rain's not too bad at the minute. Yeah, I was wondering. Wondering if I can risk it. I don't know. All I do at the moment is there's always something to sort out. I mean, they had the car 3 days, didn't they? Now I want it another 3 days. Now 6 days. I'm not paying for it. They told me they'll do it free. There's just a few little mistakes that they made. Apart from that, you know, it's okay, but inconvenient, isn't it? So there's no horses. Well, yep, none at all. Yeah, this is getting a bit steamed up now. I really don't know what to do, but I'm going to risk this for a minute. It's not quite dark yet, but right. Carefully, because the windows are steamed up a bit at the back here. Don't know if you can hear me, but I hope so. And I've been wondering what I can do. I always try and figure out something, but it's a bit difficult in this weather, isn't it? That's why I thought about those stories. I definitely can't afford that that app because you pay yearly. And it's just a bit difficult. All the traffic here now, and I've got to be careful. I'm not sure what I'm doing or anything else at the moment. So yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, so everything's going wrong, isn't it? It costs me a lot of money now, isn't it? For tobacco now. I really don't know thought about going up up to the cathedral area, and I thought, well, no. I've been there so often. So the weather's crap. It's just a bit difficult, isn't it? I can just see, you know, the channel just going downhill, really, because I really don't know what to do. It's been difficult, isn't it? Because I can do the stories and all that sort of thing, but as I said before, I'm not a professional. And most people use voiceovers anyway, don't they? And you know, I've done okay with some of the stories, but they're not the easiest things to do, easiest things in the world to do, are they? Way that it is, I suppose. So I've got to think of something, but I don't know what yet. But they wanted about, I think it was £300 a year. You know, you can't pay monthly. About £300 a year for that app. Yeah, it's good, and you could make stories out of it and all that sort of thing. But I just can't afford to pay out that much when I've had the car to sort out. And this shop being shut down has made it even worse. Because that's really going to cost me, isn't it? And some people might think, well, why don't you stop smoking? Well, it's not as easy as that, is it? It's not as easy as that, you know. A lot of it's to do with calming you down and all that sort of thing, you know. But it's just pretty crap at the moment. This crap, as you can see. But I just thought, you know, come on here anyway. It'll soon be dark. Very dark. Oh no, look at what we've just passed. Packets. Yeah, I got enough food for a few days, but then because I can't have it delivered, can I? I don't know what's going on, but in this country, but nothing's working anyway, is it? But that's by design, so. But now you can't even have your food delivered. And I can't obviously use the car because I don't leave my car where I live, do I? Because it got not damaged, vandalised, or whatever you want to call it. But so it's not as if I can do that. So everything's going wrong at the minute. So it's just the way it is, and nothing I can do about it. That place got shut down, as I said. I don't know anywhere else where you can get it. One of the neighbours, I told him about that place and he was getting his stuff there. So, yeah, I suppose I ought to text him and tell him that shop's being shut down. I don't know if he knows that already, but that's what's happening, so. Not sure what to do. Not at all. Where to go? Oh, I didn't have any lights on there. It's alright, but Lincoln's such a bloody boring place, really. You've got the history here, but that's it. And that's always the problem, isn't it? I can't talk about things on here. I'm talking about this world, what's going on. You can't talk about it on here. Don't want to risk getting a strike. But it's not very good, let's put it that way. So we're headed up to I used to live here, obviously around here on the left. Further down, where those bastards killed my cat. I don't want to go into that now. And now we're heading up to where I was brought up, basically. Green beans. It's not the same. Can't be the same, can it? Built a load of new buildings here. Oh wow, don't do kids, we used to wash cars, you know, and we went over there one day, and wow, her home, it was unbelievable. She had classic cars and really old cars from the 30s, and she had a games room, and we only went once. She did ask us, you know, you can come back when you want, but we never did. We were only just kids, so it was unbelievable. There's the green barrel on the right hand side where we used to nick all the bottles when we were kids. That chip shop here has been here years, more years than I want to remember. Just on the corner here, look. There, look. That fish and chip shop. And up here, I used to have a friend here called Paul. I've no idea where he is now. I shouldn't think I'd recognise him. I shouldn't think he'd recognise me. And I used to live just here. They've ruined it. They put all that stuff on the building, on the top of the roof. Look, there it is, that one. It's got the stuff on the roof, look, that's where I used to live. They've ruined it. We used to have a nice garden at the front and everything, massive garden at the back. And they've bloody ruined it. They've ruined it. They've got all that stuff on the roof. It used to be like these. They had to ruin it. This brings back memories, I'll tell you now. Fool does it. Bad ones, but a lot of good ones. But yeah. They ruined it when I was a kid because they built all these houses here on the right hand side, and further up these are the older ones on the left hand side, which were there when I was a kid. And then we have the aerodrome where you've got all the flats and houses at the back. We used to play on the aerodrome. And I'll go this way. My auntie used to live here. I won't say anything about outside of the family. One day I might. But 20 miles an hour zone. Still raining. If only I knew somewhere that I could get. Some cheap tobacco, but unfortunately I don't. The school here on the left, middle school, which I hated. Even then I knew it was all wrong. Somehow. The things they teach you, which are totally wrong. The history is all wrong, everything. But that's the way it is. So I probably get a bit sick of this, but I'm sorry, I don't know what you want me to do. When it's raining and windy. This is the shopping centre here. That wasn't here when we were kids. This was an aerodrome from the war, the Second World War. And we used to spend hours there, in the woods where I used to live. They're not there anymore. The woods and the gravel pits and everything. It used to be really nice in those days. But it isn't the same now. So this is just a shopping centre. I wonder if they sell them. I wonder if the co-op sells these bloody beans. No idea. So yeah, I don't know. Stop here a minute. Phew. So it's pretty boring at the moment. Oh, I just wish, you know. Wish the summer wasn't over. Because I really didn't do enough. I wanted to do a lot more. So all I can really do is stories, see how they go down. But yeah, it's been okay, I suppose, in some ways, with some of them. Not so good with others. Yeah, you can use an app and everything, but I don't know. It's not really the same, is it? So yeah, I don't know about you, but I always feel this way when it gets to this time of year. I always feel, you know, more down than usual. And I just do. And of course, with everything that's going on in the world on top of it as well, it's not very good, is it? So what time is it? Right, 20 past 6, okay. I haven't got rid of that chest infection. I had a chest infection. It wasn't a really bad one, but I haven't got rid of it. I was smoking them vapes makes it worse, obviously. So, I know it's boring, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But life is boring sometimes. Well, most of the time, isn't it? Unless you're doing something exciting or going somewhere exciting, then it's not much good either way, is it? The prospect of not having the car for 3 days next week isn't very good. But I can't help that. And he can be funny bugger, so you can't say too much. You know, sometimes he's alright, in a good mood, and sometimes he's snappy, so it's just the way it is. He's older than me, he's older than me, yeah. Don't know how much older, I don't think he's told me. But, yeah. Bit of a grumpy old man, basically. That dog's barking all the time. So I've got to think of something what I am going to do in the winter. I keep putting stuff up and it's like, you know, really doesn't match with anything else, does it? And I put our second channel up. I was quite surprised with that one. But that's just about ghost stuff and paranormal and mysteries or murders or that sort of thing. Victorian murders. And but this channel, there's all sorts on it. It's not sticking really to one subject. So yeah, that's the way it is. Ooh. It says open Monday to Saturday till 10 o'clock. So I should be able to pick some beans up from somewhere. Ooh. Isn't it exciting, eh? You know, the best thing I could have done really is to stay at home and do stories. Try and do some decent stories. But I can't be in there all the time because that does get me down. So, yeah. I wasn't sure what to do tonight. As I say, it's windy and it's it's not very good. The rain stopped, well, nearly. It's only a tiny bit. Yeah, so I've got to find someone that sells that stuff, you know, cheap. But you know, it's easier said than done, isn't it? Finding somebody that sells it. See, the police will go and raid those places when all it is just cheap tobacco, you know. It's crazy, but they must be more worried about other things. And yeah, it's going to cost too much. That's why I need to find someone. But I don't know where to start. I can text him and tell him that it's shut now. And the bad thing about it was I was going to get some last week And I thought, no, just wait till next week. And guess what? It had only been shut down a couple of days. So if I'd have gone earlier, I would have got it, because I would have bought, 20 packets. Because that's what I used to do, buy them in bulk. And I think I've got about 11 left. But need to get some more from somewhere, I don't know where. Oh. Yeah. So there's no more lakes or parks or sunshine or anything. No, it's the winter. And I hate it, because I hate Halloween, because I know what it means. It's actually satanic. It's a satanic holiday. It's pretty obvious what it is. And of course, Christmas is not what people think. Christ wasn't born on the 25th of December. He was born in September. And you can look that up yourself if you don't believe me. So it's not about Christ at Christmas. People go absolutely berserk, don't they? Buy loads of stuff that you can't, there's no way. My mum used to do it as well. Buy loads and loads of food that you didn't need. It was stupid. And it is stupid. So I don't celebrate Christmas, because it's a pagan holiday. It tells you in the Bible not to celebrate it, actually. In Jeremiah, I'm not sure exactly, but it's a pagan holiday, yes. And I never liked it. I mean, when I was a little kid I did, when I was little. But when I got to a teenager, I hated it. And, yeah, I really hated it. I always felt kind of, well, you feel pushed into it, don't you? When you've got, well, like my mum and my auntie and all that sort of thing, you felt pushed into it. And, but I never liked it, and I always felt really depressed around Christmas. I didn't know why. I thought it was a bit odd that I used to feel that way, but now I know why. Because it's a bloody pagan holiday. Yep. That's what it is. A pagan holiday. It's nothing to do with Christ. It never has been. Same as Easter. Easter isn't anything religious. It's not Christian at all. It's celebrating the goddess Ishtar. I think I know for a fact that it's not anything to do with Christianity, that's for sure. So yeah. So this is wonderful, just sat here, isn't it? And I suppose you'll switch off. You won't want to hear me ranting on. Not too much anyway. Oh. Yeah. So, I think we'll move on. It's funny how there's no point in me going up to that area now, up near the cathedral now, because well, for the obvious reason, it's getting a bit late for that. And last year, wow, I did make the effort, didn't I, in the winter? But I'll just have to push myself, I suppose, to do it, because I can't see what else, what else I could do, really. But you can't go travelling miles in the winter. You just can't do that. Miles out of me. So yeah, next week won't be too brilliant for me, but I'll have to get some other things done, and other things that need doing. As for the stories, well, I could try a few of those as well. I just feel like, it's just so much harder in the winter, isn't it? What I mean by that is to get out and everything, exciting place, is it, really? It's just the way it is. Can't help that. It'll be my choice of where to live, I can assure you. Scotland or Ireland, yeah. Of course. Or maybe even another country, although I don't like it too hot, so where would I go? South of France, maybe, I don't know. If I had the money, yeah. chanting on here, aren't they? Just pulling in. Yeah. And I don't know what's going on YouTube at the moment. My channels and that. It seems a little bit weird, but figures and that, yeah. I don't know why. We've got a Starbucks there, look, they don't realise. Never mind. Where the money goes, yeah. I'll not say too much about that either. M&S Food Hall. I've never been in there. Got Aldi at the right hand side where I can get my beans from. Yeah, my mum used to get the food when she could afford it. She used to get the food from there. But it was expensive. And most of the time we couldn't do that after my dad died because we didn't have the money. We had plenty of money when he was alive, but unfortunately she didn't receive a pension or anything because that came out a year after he died, so she lost out on that. And he had a few thousand in the bank, but that soon went, you know, over time. And that's how it was, yeah. M&S. Would have got beans in there, eh? Don't know. Well, we could find out, couldn't we? Yep. I can't fit a load in the freezer because I got some stuff earlier. But I'll get those little packets, I suppose. Yeah, little packets. Of course, this isn't gluten-free and dairy-free as far as I know. So I haven't even been in here. See people running around aimlessly, and I don't know, all this that's going on in the world, and people just go about the business as if nothing's happening, and you just think it's just so weird, you know. Well, people are being killed. I've been through it before. Babies, women, men, old people, animals, you name it. It's not just there now, is it? It's not just there now. They're doing it in Lebanon and, what was it, Beirut, was it? So you see, they're doing what they said they would do, and they admitted they would do it, so. And then they'll come for us. People don't want to hear that, but it's true. It's almost like we've been taken over by some alien race, some evil alien race, because there's nothing human about them. What human being would do it? Only a psychopath would do that. The worst thing you can ever do is kill someone. And they do it for fun. But it's far from just psychopathy, because I can't say too much, but it's part of their religion. Better not mention the name because it's a bit iffy, isn't it? But that's what it is. Yeah. That's why you get all those weird things on the churches. Those demons on the churches. Nothing to do with Christianity, that at all. For thousands of years they was practicing all this shit. Paganism and all this shit. And yeah, it's just the way it is. Yeah, we've got people in this world that aren't human, as far as I'm concerned. They can't be to do what they do. How can you call yourself a human being and do that, eh? They're grown men killing babies. What the hell's that? Come on. It's unbelievable. I just think what a coward you'd have to be to do that, eh? It's raining now, that. Well, we're going to have to nip in one of them. I suppose the best one to get them would be the ear, not this one. I'll just clear that window. So we need to be further along here. What time is it? This bloody thing's no good. I really don't know. I don't know what time that shuts. I imagine it's about the same time. Right. Beans. What time is it? That was no good. Oh. It's 7:15. Okay. Right. Let's get this off. Oh, isn't it lovely, this? It's raining, look. Oh. I'll have to just nip in quick and put this on pause. Right, okay. Right, I'm back in the car now. I only got 4 packets. Put them in the fridge freezer. So I could have done this at home really, couldn't I? Ranting off. So I've had to put these beans, because I haven't got a bag here. Actually, there's a cool bag here I have for the summer. I can put them in here. I'm sure there's something wrong with people now. I don't know what it is. They seem to be in a world of their own. And it's not this world. Right, so they'll have to go in there like that. Because it won't ruin my stuff then. I can bring this out. I won't need it anyway because it's winter. The trouble is you can't fit everything in. don't know. See, I've got my money there now. Just a minute. Oh. So they're not delivering food. Even if you look 3 days later, they're not delivering. I've no idea why they're not delivering. Unless it's to do with all this stuff that's going on, you know. I'm wondering if they're going to starve us out like they did the Irish, to be honest with you. And I can see it. See it happening. Put them lights out. Bloody lights, look. Put them out. Terrible. I don't know if you've noticed it, but people just seem to be, you know, I don't know what it is. I really don't know what it is. But they seem to be really weird now. A lot of people, to be honest. They don't take, it's almost as if they're in some trance or whatever. They don't seem to know what's going on in the world, they don't seem to care. And it's just crazy. I wonder how long these beans will take before they defrost. So I've got to be careful here doing this. What I'll do is, I'll head for home. I'll head for home and I'll decide if I'm going to come on just for a talk or something. I don't know what yet, but because I've got these beans with me, I don't want them ruining. It should be okay because it's not warm, is it? And yeah, I'll see. We haven't heard much, have we? We haven't heard much from certain people. I wonder why that is, eh? Okay. I don't think you're supposed to go that way. I'll be back here again. Arrested again. Our teacher in Ireland's been arrested again for because he won't go along. I don't know if I should say it, but he won't go along with that trans stuff. I don't know if you've heard about him. but he's from Ireland, and he was put inside, I think, for a year. And he's been arrested again anyway. Oh, what's his name? I can't remember what his name is. I'm sure if it's Joshua Burke or something like that. I can't remember exactly his first name. But you can't believe it, can you? So if somebody's got a different opinion, you know, which we all have really, it's just mad. You can't go anywhere near the school, and well, he couldn't, but as he's being arrested again. So it's mental, it's crazy. This is the world we live in. This is why people need to wake up. This is what's happening. There's my old flat on the right hand side. Yeah, this is what's happening, unfortunately. Just for he's a Christian, basically. That's what he is, and he doesn't believe in that sort of thing. And because of that, because he won't go along with it at the school, he's basically he's basically being arrested again. You can't believe it, can you? And I don't know if you've heard about it, but I think it's in County Mayo, Ireland. Somewhere. But he won't go along with it. He will not go along with it, and that's why he's been arrested again. And this world is so bloody weird. It's so weird, isn't it? You can't even have an opinion anymore about anything. Don't agree with something, and he's a Christian, so what do you want him to believe, you know? So yeah, they'll be coming after the Christians next. So it's Muslims now, Christians next, and then the rest of them, the rest of us, should I say. So you can't have an opinion, so get used to it. You're not allowed one. If you don't go along with their Satanism, which it is, satanic agenda, then well, what happens? You just can't make it up. What time? I keep saying about time. This bloody thing's not good. That's the way it goes. If you don't go along with it, that's it. It's crazy. And apparently, I don't want to go into it too much because it's not very nice. But apparently they're teaching all kinds of stuff, which I don't really want to go into. Because it's not a very nice subject, but shit, and at young ages as well. And that's why I won't go along with it. And I've got to get home in a bit, so I'm just going to pull in here just for a minute. Another Aldi here again. Got loads of these shops here. I'll just pull in here a minute. So, I'm sorry, it's not a very good one, because there's nowhere to go. That handbrake needs adjusting as well. He knows about it, it's too stiff. So the car's going in 3 days. They're going to start on it Wednesday. So I'll have to pick it up on Saturday. Pick it up on Saturday. And from there, I don't know. So I can't do anything about that. If I haven't got the car, I can't do anything about it. And the way things are going at the moment, I will have to pay out soon. Ridiculous amounts of money for tobacco. Unless I can find somebody that knows. But I really don't know anybody. I mean, I could text him and see if he knows about it. That's shut. And I don't know. I don't think he knows anywhere else. Knows of anywhere else, I mean. But we'll see anyway. Yeah, we'll see. Oh, it's so exciting, isn't it? This is real life for you though, isn't it? It's not all fun and games, is it? Certainly not anymore. Right, what I'll do, I'll leave it to that for tonight. I might come up with something later. But I need to go home, I need to get something to eat and all that sort of thing, so. And just, well, can't do much at the moment, can I, as I said, because I'm not going to have the car for 3 days next week. And if I really said what I feel, or how I feel, I don't want to depress people. I'm not feeling too good at the moment. This time of year and everything. You know, the summer's gone, so there's no more of that. And the weather. I'll think of something, but I've got to really think of something. Yep. So I'll leave it at that for tonight because I'm just ranting on. Just thought I'd come on here and explain. And that's about it, I suppose. And next time maybe we can have a walk around somewhere. Not sure where at the moment. I don't know if you look at that. What was his channel? Is it Finders? Oh, what's it? Finders Keepers. Where he goes in buildings. He goes in old homes and houses and places like that. And he was in Ireland the last time, yeah. But I do watch his channel. I wasn't too keen of it. He used to have another bloke with him, and he's ill at the moment. I don't know what's wrong with him, but so he goes on his own, and he takes his dog with him. If he's in England, he takes his dog with him. If he goes to France or wherever he's been, France, Italy, different places, and he goes at night time as well, on his own at night. And but you know, he makes a joke of things, and it's quite funny. You know, his dog's called Bear, and yeah. I'll watch it anyway because it's quite a good channel, to be honest. But I don't know how he manages all this, running around finding all these places, even in France, Italy, wherever, because the times I've been all over Lincolnshire, Nottinghamshire. I haven't really seen anywhere that's abandoned, but there's people that do that, and he does it on his own now, and it's oh wow, so I'd be so scared. And he's been to a few places where he's not really into that sort of thing, paranormal, but he's been to a few places where he feels really, really uneasy, and he's had to come out of them. Yeah, I just can't remember exactly. Finders Keepers, I can't remember exactly. Yeah, but you want to look for his channel. And I couldn't do that. I really couldn't do that. Not on my own anyway. But he goes out like 11 o'clock at night, or midnight, and does it. I don't know how he does it, to be honest. But if you want a bit of entertainment, you can try and find his channel. Oh. I really needed some antibiotics. Yeah, I really needed some antibiotics for this, but it's not going away. Yeah, it's amazing as well, what you find in these abandoned houses. Old photographs, all kinds of things. And it's not something that I'd be into really, maybe now and again, but I wouldn't go on my own. But he's a big bloke, so I suppose he can take care of himself in that way. But yeah, I don't know how he finds all these places, but imagine, travelling all the way, all over Ireland, France, Italy, he's been to Wales, I think he's been to Scotland. But of course he can afford it, can't he? He can afford to stay over somewhere because he's got quite a lot of, you know, subscribers. But it's not something that I could do. If I came across an house that was empty in the daytime, I probably would. But definitely not like he does at night. So, yeah, try and look it up, try and find it. Right, I've got to get off. I've got to get off now. So I'll call it a night. I know it's not very good because it can't be, can it? With the weather and everything else, but just thought I'd let you know what was happening. And that next week, for 3 days, I won't have the car for 3 days next week. It's just the way it is. But I'll try and think of something else. So that's it for tonight, everyone. It's the way it goes sometimes. And I'll try and do what I can. Yep. What I can. It's just this time of year. You know, I really hate this time of year. And I just do. I just do. Right, okay everyone. I'll be on here again soon, hopefully doing something decent. So thanks for listening. If you haven't got bored, stupid. Yeah, thanks for listening. I'll be on as soon as possible. Right, take care everyone. Good night.